250 years ago, Thomas Jefferson provided the moral justification for American independence with the words, "All men are created equal." And ever since, Martha Teichner tells us, women have been fighting to make certain those words include us.
Equality of rights under the law.
Equality of rights under the law.
Shall not be denied.
Shall not be denied or abridged.
By the United States or by any state on account of sex.
On account of sex.
That's all the Equal Rights Amendment says. No mention even of women. Just 24 words, fighting words, written by Alice Paul, a driving force behind the passage, finally in 1920, of the vote for women. Paul first submitted a version of the ERA to Congress in 1923.
What do we want? Equality! When do we want it? Now!
The fight to get it passed took nearly 50 years.
Join us now!
Getting it ratified by 3/4 of the states was supposed to be the easy part.
Why? Because it was based on justice and common sense and fairness.
87-year-old feminist writer Letty Cotton Pogrebin
Here's a Ms. cover.
was one of the founders of Ms. Magazine and is a titan of the women's movement.
By 1975, the country will wake up and we'll have equality.
Wrong. The opposition was ferocious. Conservative activist Phyllis Schlafly, its loudest voice.
Women do have ambition and work hard, but most women choose to apply those energies to building their family.
Congress set a time limit for the ratification process until 1982, but the yes vote stalled at 35, 3 short of the 38 states needed.
This was me at my desk.
Even without the ERA, change has come.
This is the chicest woman I've ever seen.
Exhibit A, Letty Cotton Pogrebin at the beginning of her career in the early 1960s, compared to her granddaughter Maya and daughter Robin.
There was a set of pink cards in every employment agency that were women's jobs and blue cards that were men's jobs. Because that's Little Robin.
It wasn't as if I grew up conscious of barriers.
Robin Pogrebin, 61, has been a prominent New York Times journalist for more than 30 years.
My generation had the luxury of my mother's generation breaking down the doors for us. So we were not taking to the streets ourselves. I just didn't feel like we were putting all our chips on the ERA.
A lot of women I know, really their ultimate goal is to be wives and mothers. That's me in the fire hat.
27-year-old Maya Claris works in finance. She does intend to have a career, a big one. But the Equal Rights Amendment, not something that ever crossed her mind.
I never really considered the fact that I was a woman in the way I was living my life. When I was, told about we were doing this, it was kind of like, do women not have equal rights under the law?
That's right. In 2020, Virginia became the 38th state to ratify the ERA, but the deadline was long past. So, a constitutional guarantee of equality for women still non-existent. Meanwhile, battles thought to have been decided once and for all over reproductive rights, equal pay, military service, and more are battles once again.